All right, so next up we have our seated delta pec stretches. Okay, so starting in the seated position, the client will have their palm facing back. You will stabilize with your other hand at their shoulder blade and then pulling back here. This is option number one. Option number two is you can do both arms at the same time. So grabbing both on the outside of their wrist and pulling back. And again, notice side to side where we're getting. So for Larie, you can probably see that she gets a little bit of elevation in her shoulders. And so we want to make sure that we keep those elevation. Yeah, that we get a little bit of more shoulder depression there. And then as we pull back, that we're not pulling so far that they start to compensate to try and get into the position we want them to. Okay, so holding that 3 to 5 seconds. Our next stretch, we're gonna have their arms straight out in front of them. One first, okay? Just like this. We're gonna stabilize at the shoulder just like we did before, grabbing on the inside of the wrist and pulling back, getting into that pec major and minor. Okay, but again, if we wanna tackle this both arms at the same time, both arms out, they're gonna open up. We're gonna hold, and they're gonna reset all the way in the very beginning. Come back out, and hold. Okay, our last stretch here, we're gonna have their arms straight out in front of them, palms up, just here. So instead of grabbing by their wrist this time, we're gonna support underneath here on the tricep, still stabilizing at the shoulder blade, and we're gonna move them here. Okay, this is probably the one stretch that I will do single arm. It's really difficult to do both of them at the same time and try to stabilize them. And usually if I do both arms, I have to stabilize them with my knee in their back, just like this. That way they don't fall off the table. Palms up. There we go. And then coming back into this stretch here. But it can be a little uncomfortable to feel my knee in their back. So if that's them and they're squawking and squealing about that, then you can get a pillow, put it there, so that way they just feel the pillow and not your knee.
That's so comfortable.